Hello everybody, and happy weekend to you all. Welcome back to yet another episode of Saturday Sofa Safari. Today I'm not going to be specializing or speaking about a particular creature, but I'm going to speak about a behavior that is practiced by most cats out there. So without further ado, let's jump in the safari vehicle and make our way. So as mentioned, we're going to be chatting about a particular behavior that is quite common in the feline family. And this is the practice of clawing or scratching trees. And there are various reasons as to why these cats do this. And it's a question that gets asked quite regularly on a safari when you're sitting out there with guests watching these cats claw and scratch trees. So the first reason that'll pop to mind is that these cats are cleaning their claws, because their claws are tools that they use on a day-to-day basis when it comes to hunting, fighting, grip when in slippery and wet terrain. So often these claws can get extremely dirty, and to minimize the risk of infection by clawing trees, this will therefore clean their claws. And in turn, what happens is while they're cleaning claws, it's ridding excess old dead matter that they don't need on their claws anymore. And with this falling off, they're sharpening up their claws. And this is vital for these cats because they are cats that rely on hunting. And this is the way they would obviously get their food. So with sharper claws, they can obviously have a much tighter grip on the prey when they pounce on them. And that is the second reason. Thirdly, us as humans often love a nice stretch when you wake up, before bed, whatever it may be. And often if you've been working with your hands a lot, typing a lot, you'll often find yourself doing something like this, stretching those hands out nicely. And this is just stretching ligaments, loosening up these tight muscles that have now formed in our hands. And these cats do this for the very same reason. When they claw trees, they're just loosening up ligaments, stretching those muscles, allowing for maximum flexibility within the paws and particularly the claws. And there's a very important reason for this, is because when these cats pounce and jump on animals, it's not a walk in the park, grab an animal, pull it down and start feeding. It's usually quite a vicious scene. It happens quickly and they have to grab onto the first point they can find. And this is obviously something that can cause serious harm to these cats, and having maximum flexibility in the areas that they use and on the limbs that they use to grab creatures is obviously vital to ensure their safety and that they don't hurt themselves. And yes, I chose a leopardess to feature in this particular film, and she was enjoying a scratch on a bark, and I'm pretty sure if you look at this image or this video clip and you see the expression on her face, it is pure pleasure. She is loving the experience. But there's one more reason why these cats do this. It's not only to sharpen, clean their claws and stretch ligaments. They've got interdigital glands in their feet, in their digits. And when they claw these trees, may it be a piece of bark on the ground or stretching up high up onto the tree and claw down, this particular scent gland in their feet releases a scent onto the tree for any other bypasser, if I may, or other animal that comes through, another cat, another animal, can then smell the scent sitting on the tree, and they can pick up on that leopardess or that lion or whatever it was that had clawed that tree. So it also aids in their territorial behavior, and one way in which they would then mark off territory to ensure that they keep off and ward off unwanted visitors within their territory. But I hope you enjoyed today's session. That's about it for today. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the time on your sofa. Have a great weekend and chat soon. Bye bye.